Hi guys, what's up? It's Joel Pitt here, back with another video, and in this video, it'll be for Love Island 2025 Season 12, Episode 13. This is another unseen bits. This is the second unseen bit of this series. I'll leave a link down below to Episode 12. Of course, there's going to be spoilers. So without further ado, let's get on with it. So there was some little things that they were showing at the start, which we were going to show later. So like Harry opening up the oven, and there was a lot of smoke. There was the tortilla slap game where basically you have to slap someone with a tortilla while you've got water in your mouth and you try not to spit it out. We see Ramel doing a big jump and then fell over. Megan was burping again. Harry was like doing this thing, basically there wasn't enough ketchup, so he was like spinning the bottle like round in circles to like get it out. Ben was saying tooth as tooth. I've never heard anyone say that. So yeah, the people doing the tortilla challenge, we had Megan versus Helena, Tommy versus Ben, Meg versus Shakira, and then Tommy versus Connor. I don't know if it's true, but they were making up, well, Ian was saying there's like strict rules. Well, you're only allowed to swim in the pool between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. The toasting machine is available from 11 p.m. till midnight. And then the boys' access to the girls' dressing room is only between 11:15 and 11:30 p.m. or a.m. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I don't think that's actually real. Connor had a makeover. He was going to be Chloe for the day, and then the girls were like, "Oh my God, you wouldn't believe it. There's someone new coming in." Yasmin got her heel, I think, stuck in the decking. Some people were doing some handstands. Tony and Dejan were talking about like temperature. Basically, when Dejan went to America, he was like, "It's 100 degrees. Oh my God!" But they use Fahrenheit instead of Celsius. I'm not sure of the equation exactly. I don't know if it's like times 2 plus 30 divides something to calculate it. Then some of the girls were, well, especially Shakira was pretending to be David Attenborough, and then Tony and Alima were there. So it's called Planet Love. We had Meg, who was, well, known as Megalodon from Ian, and then when the door was open, it was like Diplodocus. Ben, Alima, and Ramel were doing some planking. They were chanting Alima. She was like very good. Some of the girls were doing charades. We had Shakira that was trying to act out Vampire Diaries. Megan, then went to a break, and then it was Gossip Girl. Connor brought a sandwich into the bedroom, and it smelled. It was only a ham and cheese, but the cheese smelt really bad. Megan, Helena, and Tony were talking about who they would bring to like have a dinner with them. So they were talking about like Gordon Ramsay, Larry Lamb, and then one of them mentioned Mr. Blobby, which Tony didn't know who that was. Shakira and Ben were doing some washing up, or I think it was Shakira and Connor, were doing some washing up. Melisha, well, we had extras of the Got Receipts challenge. So Melisha read, "This boy's ick is when he can see a girl's hair extensions." So she went for Ramel, but it was actually Ben. Then Tommy read out, "This girl considers liking another girl's pictures cheating," and it went for Alima. It was very respectful, just went for a peck on the lips, and it was Alima. Ben read out, "This girl went to the bathroom during a date, blocked the guy and left," went for Tony, was right. Megan read out, "This boy has lost count of the times he's ghosted girls," went for Harry, but it was actually Ben. She did not like that kiss with Harry. But yeah, she said, Helena can have it, but she's not for that anymore. But yeah, the guys were asked, if you're on a date and a girl farted, like what would you do? Connor left the room the other night, he said, and then farted outside. Girls were saying like what animals the boys were. They were like frogs, rats, all this. Yasmin was doing Clueless, and then we had Emily, who then it went to the break, was trying to do Bratz, but I didn't know like what she was doing that made me think, well, no one got that anyway. Harry was juggling some lemons. Then we had a new bombshell. Well, it's the Hamperline, and Ian said it's Annette. Tommy has never met a girl from Wales, he said. Then she said this saying about beauty or something, and then he thought she was saying booty. Then there was the cooking of the nuggets. And then Meghan's scar got like a bit itchy. Then they were talking about Harry Potter. They were trying to move the table and they ended up knocking over the water bottles. Then another, well, I don't know if they're actual rules. The lights on 8 p.m. sharp. Uniform inspection at 8:15. And then 8:45 the coffee. In the Beach Hut Bonanza, they were talking about their celebrity crushes. And then Yasmin was doing pretty good meowing impression, to be honest. But anyway, that is all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.